Assalamualaikum and good evening. Today we're going to talk about introduction of problem solving for NMT 11702 Introduction to Electronic. In it will include three topics, which is introduction for myself, question 1 until 3, and the conclusion that will be include. The first one, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Zulfakar Wimanso. This is my metric number, and I was in Industrial Automation Electronic Year 1. Now we're going to go to the first question is differences between general purpose computer and programmable logic control PLC, including the typical use, strength, and limitation. For general purpose computer, it is a versatile computing device designed to perform a wide range of tasks. It can run various software applications from word processing to complex simulation. While for the programmable logic controller, is specialized computer designed for industrial automation and control application. It is built to monitor input, make decisions based on program logic, and control output in real time. And for the typical use for the general purpose computer is for usage for the office application, software development, multimedia processing, web browsing, and data analysis. While for the PLC are industrial automation, process control, machine control, and building automation. There are few strengths for both of these items. The first one for the general purpose is the versatility, and then it's user friendly, powerful processing, and extensive software of ecosystem. For the PLC, it was real-time operation, durability, reliability, and ease of programming. As for the limitation for the general purpose computer, it's not real-time. It's less robust than the PLC, and it's used too much power consumption to use in one time. As for the PLC, it was limited versatility. It was stay in one place. It has lower processing power and is limited user interface for the GUF or graphical user interface. Now we're gonna go through for the question 2, which is the provided code. Will explain for the basic structure of C program, including key component, and then the real world application of C program which are commonly used in today. The first one is the key component of the C program, which is hashtag include. This is a preprocessor that tell the compiler to include the standard input and output library before compiling the program. This content for input and output operation. And for main integer, it defines the main function, which is the entry point of every C program. The execution of program start from this function. This indicate the function written as integer value. As for the third one is the printf. Its function to use for output text to the console. In this case, it print hello world followed by a new line character to move the cursor to the next line. As for the final one is return 0. It indicate the program has been complete successfully. Returning to 0 for the main function is convention in C program that signifies successful execution. If a non-zero value is returned, it typically indicates error. Then we're gonna go to the real world application of C. C is a powerful and versatile programming language that widely used in various domains. The first one is operating system, such as Unix and Linux. The second one are embedded system. C program is commonly used in programming microcontroller and embedded system nowadays in industry. As for the entertainment part, it was game development are developed using C or C++ because of their performance. Next one is a system programming. It widely used in developing system level applications such as compiler, interpreter, and another tool. While in networking, C are often used in network programming, including the development of protocol and network application. As for the final one is database management system. Many database system nowadays use C program such as MySQL for performance reasons. Now we're gonna go through the last question, which is my client are require a simple C program to simulate and display robot movement based on the user input or choice. The program should prompt the user to select a direction for the robot to move. If the user choose one, it will move forward. If choose two, it will move backward. Upon receiving the input, the program should display a message indicating the direction of the movement. For example, if I choose one, the robot is moving forward, or I choose two, the robot is moving backward. If the user input are invalid, such as no choices are being made, the program should display as error message and prompt the user to try again. This is the flow chart, and this is the pseudocode. As for explanation, we will go through the explanation after this. We're gonna go for explanation for the flow chart. First, it will go with start and then the display prompt. The user will prompt to select station for the robot. That's the one user input. After the display prompt has s- been select for the robot, the user input will choose either you want to choose one or two. There are two decisions. The first one is one. If the user choose one, it will display the message indicating the robot is moving forward. If not, it will proceed to the next decision. And decision number two is for the robot moving backward. If also no decision are been choose, it will proceed to the error handling. As for the error handling, if the input is invalid, the program display an error message and look back to the prompt. As for the final one, it will look back. The program will continue to the prompt the user for input until they choose to exit, which means it will go through the first one at the display prompt until the user input has been made for decision for the robot to move forward or backward. Otherwise, the user can exit the program. Then this is the application for the pseudocode. The first one, we usually with start, and then while through do. This will create an infinite loop, allowing the user to continue making choice until the user has manually stop the program. The third one is the display is either select direction for the robot, one for forward or two for backward. It will make a display for the user to choose either one or two. And then the fourth one is the input user choice. This part will make sure the user has put his choice and store in the variable user choice. The fifth one, if the user choice are one, then they check if the user input is one. It will check either is one or two. And if it one, if it display the robot is moving forward. Or if it choose two, then the robot will display moving backward. Or else, if there are no other choice such as one or two, it will display invalid choice. Please try again. If the input invalid, this error message will display. And while this mark of the end of the loop, which will continue until program is terminated. If we input and while, it will keep looping until the program has been closed or terminated. And finally, we close it with end. This is mark of the end of the loop. So that is for my presentation for today. I hope you understand what I explained today. I thank you very much and have a good day.